to the petrol kiosk. I'm going to go to petrol kiosk and pump my flat tire. No, I drove home just now. I realized my tire was flat. One of my tires was flat. Ah, yeah, so bad. Okay. Okay, ready? Let's go. Where's my file? First, I'd like to comment on Gerald. Well done for the past 2 months or 3 months you have been with us, right? Gerald? How many? 2 months or 3 months? I can't remember.
I think 2, but I forgot.
Thank you. No problem. This is to comment on your hard work that you have done so far. That you completed most of homework. I hope you can go down after your exam to the Plaza Singapura and as well as Harbourfront to claim your pop-in $10 voucher. So this is in January. Yes, that was in January. I put the date there. And then that was your marks. Well done. And then this one, I forgot to put the date, I think. This one here. On this side, I know I must put the date. You see quite a lot. Huh? I think all your homeworks I went through already, right, Gerald? Oh, I went through already, yeah? Okay, thank you. So the rest, please, if you can, do your best to hand in your homework. Right. Next, we're going to talk about today's the last lesson for culture and fashions. Oh, wow, this is the last topic for the month. Give me a minute and let's check whether my dear friend is coming in or not. All right. So, as usual, we are using this define. I've not seen all the 3 of you using that, but hopefully that you can use it as soon as possible in your this essay. Right? Let me explain again. You need to do the definitions of culture and fashions, which next month we are doing a resilience and responsibility. And then explain what is culture and fashions. You need to, and then give the feeling how you feel about culture and fashions. Okay, later we have an essay, but time we go through it. And then example types. Okay, give an example, what kind of cultures and things like that. All right, and how does culture and fashion benefits to help to elevate poverty? Can really fashions help to elevate poverty or create more even poverties and pollutions or hardships or even sufferings to our people? So identify the pros and cons of culture and fashions. Then what is the notions that you believe that through your this definition, explanation, feelings, example, and identify the pros and cons? What is your conclusions, or what is your take? What is your, after researching this, how do you feel, okay, about the old structures of culture and fashions? Is it really true that it will help, or is it just not true that it will not help? Okay. So next is the endings of your conclusions about the whole discussion and desire that you want to talk about culture and fashions. So of course the magic words, you will not see this in May already. This one I will take out already. So this month I hope that thanks Gerald, you have used quite a few of them, if I believe. Hey, Selamat Hari Raya Adiviti. Selamat Hari Raya, welcome. Okay, so we are talking about the last topic for cultures and fashions and how we can use it. That's a quick one, Arena. We are talking about this using define. Okay, the definition, explain, feelings, example, identify, and then what is the notion about the whole entire things that after you have done your research, and of course, how you conclude your whole entire essay, right? Where are we? Okay, let's move on. So this is the magic words. Hopefully you all can use it as soon as possible. Thanks to all of you here. That you guys last week we did this. Very good. Ray, for me, I start off first. It is often said that money is the root of all evils. Did we done this before? We done this, huh? All right now. Haling, can you?
Oh yes, we've done this. We've done this.
Yeah,
we've
we
done
done
this.
it last week. You gave us the thing, like the thing on top, and you asked us make the sentence.
Lucky, you want to say the word try, then you say, oh, cannot, uncle don't accept try. Then you say, think of well done, well done. You get
I'm
used,
not
now
sure.
you
I
get
was just
used to it,
thinking.
Now you get used to it. Don't use the word try. Okay, Arena, what happened last week? We used this as your essay. You see, look at this this beautiful slide here. Okay, so we start off, for example, introduction. It is often said that money is the root of all evils, but I do not really agree to this notion. So Ha-Ling said that it's often said that to be or not to be, that is the question. But why is it to be and why is not to be? So this is just an introduction, how to start off your essay, okay? Then Tian Yu mentioned that it is a well-known fact that Genshin's players touches no glass. Okay, seriously. I don't know why is that. And Gerald is that it is often said that we know that we are, but know not what we may be, doing what we want. Okay, for example, this is how you start your introductions, okay? So next thesis, we talk about this. We must distinguish carefully between what is to be and what is not to be when we are dealing with a tough and dilemma questions or situations. And Ha-Ling said it's worth stating at this point that when we are faced with two tempting options, where can we go down the right or the wrong path, or our hearts decide to sway and pick the wrong path by impulse? First of all, let us try to analyze our opponent's strategy and plans our counters against it. And Gerald mentioned that because we are using this Arena, we are using all this here to put this inside. So there's these thesis statements, for example, in the introductions. So Gerald said the first things that needs to be said is it's better safe than sorry. We should be prepared instead of trying and predict what happens in the future. It's very true. Ha-Ling and Tian Yu, no, Ha-Ling and Gerald, that I'm not sure. Recently got this guy, a drug trafficker. He just got hanged, I think 1 or 2 days ago, and he was being a big hoo-ha as Sir Benson Johnson against the hanging, saying that it's too inhumane. As a civilized and developed country, we should not carry out the death sentence. Can you know about this? There's this Indian guy recently hanged. Yes,
I feel like you talked about it, but not the hanging part. Because I remember hearing you say something like that.
That
Because
was
quite a while back then. Because you said something like he was like just told to do it, and then he just follow it and something like that. And it's like then some people say like do not hang him. He's just like not sure what he's doing and stuff. While some other people say like no, drug cannot. Later one life will be traded for a lot like that.
Since we are on this topic, do you agree that Singapore should carry out death penalty?
Depends on what drugs you bring. Cause actually, to be honest.
No, we know the death penalties is all the very heavy crime.
Oh,
I'm not saying stealing. I'm not saying stealing or molest case will.
I know, but then like drug and then drug which actually affects people, then honestly I would say like hang. But then like if they haven't like let's say if they haven't hanged, then I probably won't. So yeah.
I don't get you, sir. Can you repeat?
Okay. So it's like
I don't get you seriously.
Something like let's say they bring the drug, but they haven't like distributed it. Then like that I won't say hang them. I'll rather say like fine them like and put them to jail. But if like the drug already goes out and like it already kills some people, then I will say hang.
Okay, thank you. So you agree death sentence should be carried out in Singapore, Can you, right? How about Ha-Ling?
Everything must have its up and down. So yes, I agree that death sentence should be able to be carried out in Singapore.
Whoa, how about Arena? Agree or not agree?
I agree because like Singapore very strict.
Singapore very what?
Strict.
What? Nothing wrong to be strict, right? Do you agree?
Yeah.
I think it's good to be strict, right?
It's good.
But too liberal also no good. Look at what happened now to other countries. Too liberal, right? So what you can see, last time you all complained, maybe not you, Arena. People, Singaporean complain, Singapore is so strict. It's a fine city. FINE, the fine city. This one also fine, chewing gum fine, littering also fine, illegal parking fine, do anything also fine. But it keeps Singapore in place to be safe and sound. So, okay, you agree? How about Gerald? Gerald, do you agree? Yes, Gerald.
And repeat your question.
Do you agree Singapore should carry out death penalty? Death
Uh,
sentence? Yes? Tough question.
I actually don't know.
You know what is the death penalty, right? That means you got to hang the person. Or do you support this one?
Yeah.
You support why? Yeah.
I mean, if you go to the extent of killing someone, then I mean, you deserve it, I guess.
Okay, agree. You
Well
think
said,
that,
well said, well said, well said.
what did he say? I was about to ask him. What do you say again, Gerald?
He said if you have to go to the extent of killing someone, then yeah, they deserve it. Well said.
One more time, Hardik, you speak too far. I'm
He
so
said
sorry.
that if you have to go to the extent of killing someone, then they deserve it.
Okay, so what happened, Hardik, if you are because of self-defense?
Yeah, then because remember there's a court of justice, right? The court of justice is the proof if it's worth it to kill this guy or not. So yeah, the court of justice is in place for this reason.
Yes, can you?
Wait. So now is it like based on what HR say, like if it's, let's say if like you in the act of self-defense you kill the person, like will the police like kill you for it? Cause if you ask me, I would say no. I'll say it's like, cause you're protecting yourself, but then like unless you murder him lah, like you like brutally slap him back, then maybe lah. But then if you like accidentally kill him in like the act of self-defense, then I'll probably say no lah.
I think the law will have to investigate. Thanks to Gerald. You see, thank you for
investigate
your answer. It links to so many possibilities. Has what I love to study law, I'll tell you. Death sentence is only to carry out unless it is really have.
But I have one question.
100% evidence, right? At
I have
least
one question.
Yes.
What if like you are like you knock, like you fight back the person in act of self-defense, but while you're trying to run, he like you are forced, you have to kill him. If not, he's gonna kill you and you're gonna die like that.
If you have evidence, got eyewitnesses, got CCTV, all right, or happen to be whatever reason that knowing that that guy is on the run, he's already a murderer or in a wanted list by the police, and then he's on the run to kill people, to murder people. Maybe he's going to get the next victim, and happen that this person happened to be a victim, and due to self-defense, and he's going to kill him back or whatever, shoot him at the head or the back. Yes, that is considered as self-defense. Yeah.
Okay. Because
as long as that person has the intentions to carry out an actions for his immediate things to fulfill his desire, and then that victim has a means of precautions to take to safeguard his or her safety measure, then yes. In terms of that, you have to understand when these type of things happens, after that, if the person did not die, and then will he continue for the death penalty? Yes, it will have to. Because in Singapore, I believe in the eyes of the law, the death penalty, they will take a while to further understand the situation. Just like this recent guy, the second Indian guy who's hanged about yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think yesterday or the day before, that he was being hanged because of the drug. And there are people saying that because he's a bit Down syndrome or some dyslexic problem, and that he's easily swayed by people to join this kind of drugs. And do you know, Gerald, recently I watched TikTok. This father, if I can send you, I can send to all of you on this father in Malaysia, every month travel twice from JB to go to Changi prison. I think Changi prison to visit his son for nearly 10 years now. At first, the son was taken into the verdict of death penalty. But after some checking of this, he finally had sentenced to 20 or 30 years jail. Evidence showed that he was being so-called lured without knowing that the bag that he carried was drugs. And so he had to be in prison until 2028. Until then, whether because of whatever reason, he may be pardoned to be out of jail. And this father, every month, twice, he will visit his son twice. And he woke up, I'm sorry, cannot pass that. He in fact continue now until today, because it's 2028. So he wake up, Arena, every morning, morning at 2 a.m. Because Malaysia 2 a.m. will not so be crowded, because by then 5, 6 a.m. right, jam already, right? So by the time 2 a.m. From JB, it traveled all the way to Singapore. It was about maybe 5 o'clock, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. And then when you reach the prison, still early, the prison only open at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. So you wait outside the petrol kiosk for the door to open and visit his son. And there was one point when he visited his son, he was asking about his grandmother. But at that point, the grandmother passed away. The father did not tell the son until the second or third visit, then he broke the news to him. So sometimes in life, helping others in the airport, in the MRT, or in a train, or in the Batam cruise.
Isn't there like a saying that goes like know your kindness limits or something? No, I can't remember it. My bad.
But beware of your kindness. Sometimes is that might over jeopardize or make you backfire, because it depends on situations. If an old lady asks you to push the trolley and in the airport, things like that, yes, you may want to help, but because you've already got your fingerprint on the luggage. But then you look around, if this old lady was able to carry such a big luggage in the airport, before he entered the airport, how did he carry this big luggage? Must be somebody, right? Or something, correct? Somehow. So you have to watch your surrounding before you help her. So this kind of thing very sensitive. But thanks, to all of you. Let's move on. Next, Raymond was saying that on the other hand, we can observe that LOL may not be so popular than COD. As nowadays the games they select are that's antithesis. Han Ling say that on the other hand, those
Mr. Raymond.
Yeah.
What's the topic for this? Is that
there's no topic. No, Arena, there's no topic. This is just to enhance using all this.
Oh.
Using all this. So what happened last week? The last week, all of us is like impromptu. Immediately you think of what you just write. Just to train. Immediately think of what anything you see. You can see LOL, League of Legends versus Call of Duty. Okay, so anything just to get seasoned with these 3 sentences now. So on the other hand, those with a strict and upright sense of morality can definitely enforce the correct choice on that. Then Tian Yu say that on the other hand, we can observe that their team isn't playing as well as they are with their star player. So it's the antithesis. Okay, to say that the other team's better. So Gerald say that, Gerald, you're football. Okay, my friend all disturbed me. I say, wow, Tottenham Hotspur 6-1. Wow, 6-1.
That one, right? Honestly, cannot on now.
No, I'm okay. They are not mocking me. They're saying, how can the Spurs 6-1? No. Last time we trashed Man U 6-1, or even the Liverpool trashed Man U 7-0, right? Or 9-0, 7-0. Okay. But what I did tell my students, Arena, Rex was that they were saying Spurs lost to 6-1. So I told Rex, I say, sir, it's not about winning or losing. Gerald, you play football, you should know, right? It's all about teamwork, correct? You cannot blame, of course, the goalkeeper within 21 minutes let in 5 goals. So so far it's the worst goalkeeping in the whole of entire Tottenham Hotspur history. So what is the antithesis is that you think he want to be the worst? No? Gerald, do you think you want to be in a team to fail? No, right? Recently my friend coaching the Fairfield Methodist boys. Fairfield Methodist, I'm not sure is it in your zone. Fairfield Methodist won the runner. I don't know who he was playing with.
Sure, we play against them.
You are?
Yeah, but I don't know whether the B or the C division.
B, I think the set 4.
Oh, then I play against them.
You play against them?
Yeah, we lost like 2-1 or 2-0.
And then who you play with the final? I want to ask my friend. Is the coach is
remember.
Huh?
I don't remember.
But have you seen their coach? Did you see their coach?
Is he a African guy or something?
Huh?
Is he an African guy or something?
Oh my God, seriously? No, I'm not saying you're racist. No, he looks very tan, right? Very tan.
I thought he looked like Shaq.
It's not. It's Liner. It's my friend who also coached in my previous school. I'm not sure that it's the same person that you're talking about. Okay, he wears spectacle, right? Is it the one spectacle?
Oh, I think so.
He's not. He's very tan, very dark. Okay. So you see, he was sending me the things to me saying that this is the first time so-called Fairfield medalist was the first time to enter the final. I believe over the years, you all have played football, you have up and downs, right? So how are you going to pick up from the downside? So this is very important, especially the four of you who are going for Sec4 next year. Seriously, okay, must wake up. Okay, yeah. Han Ling and Tian Yu, you know who is the person I'm talking to? Mian Mian. You know Han Zhen, right? You see the way she talk, really, wow, my goodness. It's really very scary. I'm very worried for her. Okay, conclusions. So to sum up my arguments, I believe we are convinced that sustainability in Singapore plays an important role in ensuring the next generation to have more breathing space. So I will continue from there. That's conclusion now, Arena. So Han Ling talked about we have to accept that no one is perfect and our life can only be dictated by our own actions and we have to take responsibility for them all. So Han Ling, because next month, May, we are talking about resilience and responsibility. This sentence might be very useful for you. Then you talk about the most satisfactory conclusion that we can come to is that this fast food is very nice. Oh my God, seriously. You talk about food again. Then you. Gerald, yours is to sum up my explanation. We have to accept that there will be times in life that we encounter events that we are unprepared for. I think these statements and sentences will be very useful for your football match. True, right? So how are you going to deal with this unprepared defeat or whatever it is you have not just to look back on your own individuals, the team or whatever it is, but do you prepare well enough to deserve to go to the semi or to the finals? Or do you think you well deserve to get defeated by one different goal? So yeah, okay, let's move on to developing the arguments. Let us start by considering the fact that smoking and alcohol. I strongly believe that drinking alcohol is more serious than smoking because, okay, I think Han Ling, I tell you, this statement I've been arguing for many, many times with you. So let's put aside first. Let us first understand that taking responsibility first lies in our actions. And you have to make good decisions in the first place to avoid the consequences of the bad actions. Can you mention that? Let us start by considering the fact that HIV is very dangerous and easily spreadable is because we do not take precautions. Okay, ignore the lady behind me. She's my helper. And it's called my wife. And I'm going to get slapped by him. Okay, the next one by Gerald is the first aspect to point out is that out of the few scenarios that run through your heads, there are many more that you would not have thought of. Wow, that's a good one. I think last week I talked about this also. Maybe we can talk about the first thing on Gerald. Do you agree that smoking is more, no, sorry, do you think alcohol is more serious than smoking?
Alcohol.
Anything to do with alcohol, that means you're talking about beer, spirits, wine, whiskey, or okay, anything called alcohol. Do you think alcohol is worse than smoking or smoking worse than alcohol, or both are equally bad?
I think smoking is worse.
Hello, hey, I'm a smoker, no. Okay, please give me your sense. I think you look at me, huh? Yes, I'm really a smoker, bro. I'm serious. But I quit smoking.
Smoking is more like if you how do I say?
Just the idea that come to your mind.
Smoking is
the first aspect that come out. You see, this is the one you are talking about. Why?
Because alcohol, if you take it in, if you can like stop yourself from drinking too much, like take it in smaller amounts, right? Then I think it'll be fine. Cause
for your body, is it?
Yeah.
Just like red wine lah. It's good for your body lah. Blood
if you take it in like
small
amounts. Yeah.
Okay.
But smoking itself is like it damages the body. There's no like real positive effect, I guess.
I think you're the first one who told me this. Because all of the students that argue with me is different from your perspective. Okay, anymore? No. How about you? Can I ask you again? Smoking and
Drinking.
drinking is worse. Why?
Yeah, wait, what? Worse? Oh, I thought you mean the opposite. Smoking is worse. Smoking is worse.
Ayo, hey. Why?
No, because usually when I see people smoke, if it gets very like addictive, like they won't just stop smoking, and it's like it will be bad for their health. But then
I
drinking
keep
is also kind of the same thing. But at least drinking, not all the bad health, right, isn't as bad as the others. The others, like, how do I say, are very, very bad. Like, I mean, the smoking, right, it can damage your lungs and stuff. But alcohol is just like it's just release your stress and stuff. It might have a few like health issue, but honestly, I think smoking one is a lot worse. And I'm pretty sure smoking costs quite a lot, and usually people smoke it very fast, while people who drink, it depends. If like they're just normal drinker, they probably will just drink at most one bottle, which won't really cost them as much as a normal smoker, because some smoker will smoke a lot, like smoke a few packets per day.
Okay, thank you for your wow, that is a good one. How about honey?
Depends on who ends up wasting more money in the end.
Okay, that's all. Hello, hey, where you go? Hello?
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
That's
I need to
all,
take a piss. They're both equally as bad, sure.
Okay. How about you, Arina?
Smoking is worse.
Smoking is worse.
Yeah. Because like what her name said, is more expensive. Like you must keep buying it after you finish it. Then it's more addictive. Then like, the health problem is more serious than what Tian you said.
But I thought you would support smoking. No, I mean, I'm not saying that you need to smoke, Arina, don't mistaken. I thought in terms of your religions, I thought you would support smoking than drinking.
But those Muslims who smoke, right? I see it's like bad. Like why you smoke before you pray? It's like the smell lingers on you, then like
wow, the smell lingers
pure.
show. No, abang, the smell. Wow, bagus, very good. Okay, sorry. Okay. Wow, all anti-smoking. Okay, Gerald, let me explain to you why I say smoking is better than drinking. You see whether it makes sense or not. Okay, Gerald, ready? Now I can go one corner. I just finished my dinner at one of the Japanese restaurant at Home Team. So I was, because they asking me today, do you want to drink or because they got 1 for 1 free. So I told her, the waitress say, no, I don't drink. I don't even drink a sip of alcohol at all. And because of alcohol, Gerald, he killed one of my friends. Literally killed one of my friends. Okay, really killed my friend. Until today, I cannot forgive alcohol. So Gerald, imagine person A stand in one corner to drink about 10 bottles of beer or whiskey, 10 bottles. Confirm he will get drunk, okay? Then person B smoke 10 cigarettes at one corner, okay? But who will have the later, after the 30 minutes, who have the bad consequences to the society? I feel that the one who is drinking 10 bottles of beer or alcohol, he will drive, okay, drink driving, he will cause accident. He will go back maybe after drunk already, go and beat up the wife and the children. He will go around drunk already, start to molest or rape someone. Or he will go around, do stupid thing on the street, pee or rob or sleep on the street or vomited on the street. So I feel drinking, yeah, I agree with you. If it's a small amount, it's fine. So I'm talking about the amount like 10 bottles of maybe 10 bottles to some is still not very high. You don't feel high. So my take is that if I smoke 10 cigarettes at one corner and after 30 minutes later, I move out of that corner, yes, my body may carry the tar, the effect of the smoke smell and all these things. And there will be a third-hand smoker or second-hand smoker who breathe through the environments beside around my clothes. So I don't know. I just feel that drinking is worse than smoking. But after hearing the four of you, I think it makes sense. Even my elder son also tell me that drinking wine, all this is good blood circulation. But because you're right, Arena, is addictive, and I think Tian also addictive. Drinking can be addictive. Very funny, Arena. Every time when I do duty or whatever it is, or some, we have this kind of very stereotyping. Ready? When we say smoking, must be the Malay. Okay? When we say drinking alcohol, must be the Indian. Okay? When we talk about loan shark, must be the Chinese. You know, very funny, you know, very stereotyping. But true enough, the Malay cannot drink alcohol. True enough. I mean, if they secretly drink, that's against the religion. True enough, the Indian also smoke and drink. And the Chinese also the same, right? Correct. Even the Chinese, even worse, might be taking all funny food, all this illegal food, you know, they eat different things. So what I want to say is that, please, it's not about stereotyping. Whether smoking or drinking, I think both are equally bad. Bad for what Han Ling say is the money you spend. Bad for what you're saying, Gerald, is the health. Bad for what Tian Yu mentioned is that it will become addictive. Not wrong.
Sure. Another thing is that you don't only spend money on your like beer, your like cigarettes itself. You also spend money on repairing your body.
Sorry, since you say that, let's say one day you're a doctor, Dr. Chen, and your patient come to you, his liver is a bit goyak already, a bit bye-bye, quite bad, because of his drinking and smoking. How are you going to persuade him?
I'll ask him kill. Nah, joking.
Kill himself.
No, cannot lah. You're a doctor, cannot say like that.
Correct. So
honestly, the first thing is I will definitely try my best to get him to cut down.
Wonder you try.
You will do your best. Try. Yeah,
you will do your best.
Not try. Do my best. Yeah.
How about
do
you?
Our best.
I don't have much for that because, like, again, doctors are supposed to give the most professional advice possible under the Hippocrates oath or something, and like you're trained to give the most accurate advice possible. So yeah, it's your like duty, I guess.
Yeah, it's a duty to tell the person not to drink and smoke, but he still continue doing that, right? And kind of hurt his health. But
yeah, but what more can you do about it? They can only just keep coming. You keep giving them the treatment. You keep giving them the advice. If they don't listen, that's their own problem. You've done your job.
It's so you see, we are talking about next month, Gerald. Resilience and responsibility. It's true. It's your duty and responsibility to take care of your health. You see, if the person die, correct, Gerald. If the person is the breadwinner, smoking and drinking die, and he's a sole breadwinner, then left his wife and 2 young children still alive, and who's going to take care of their well-being? So this is something that next month we are talking about all this, about leadership talk, okay, and the compass of life and the AZ factors. Okay, so it is true, Han Ling, I agree. But as a doctors or as a teachers, I always say, if you want to play truant, you don't study, you're going to affect your future. I think all these people who speak smoking and drinking, they know the consequences, right, Arina? They definitely know the consequences that, after doing that, they will spoil their spare part in their body. But why do they still want to take? The very simple reason is because of that one stupid words. Can anyone tell me? Not addict, It's that one stupid word that people say, "Ai la," bo pian na.
Yeah, not like anything will happen, right?
Tak boleh tahan lah, cannot. You know lah. No, they always use this. It's called stress, right? This called stress. I stress, bro.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I say, stress, got many ways to distress. Why must be smoking? No, you don't know the effect.
No, you smoke.
Huh?
You smoke yourself, Joe.
You smoke yourself. You're smoking yourself. Good. All right, guys. Thanks for the sharing. And in fact, we are not talking nonsense. We are talking about the argumentative debates of smoking and alcohol, which is more serious. In conclusions, both are equally bad. I think I will still stick to drinking as being bad. That's my personal opinion. Not because I'm a smoker. That's one reason. I'm not being biased. Of course, smoking is bad because it inhales all the carbon dioxide inside. And drinking is so bad to your livers and to your lung as well. Smoking is bad to your lung and drinking is bad to your liver. So why, if you think that this harm the body, why the government still selling alcohol? Why government still selling cigarettes? If you know that this will harm your citizen, why are they doing that? Is it because even if you pay heavy taxes, there are people who pay, and this is one way to take income? Do you see a country that is free from smoking, no cigarette at all, and no alcohol? Not possible. So whoever invented these two commodities, well, you decide. Okay, and here as a Christian, we have to drink the bread, the blood, that is the wine, and then the bread, that's the flesh. Okay, so now the other side of the argument, let's go. I would like you all to use these three, Arena, any of these three, and then please send it to me now. I'll put it inside here, then I collate and then can send to all of you. Okay, thank you. So you have time to think of it now, children, leaders. So for example, it would also be interesting to see what you can think of anything and give it to me. I'll put it here. All right.
Choose any one of those.
Yes.
Over there.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, ma'am. But of course, you must put a few words behind lah. You get me now? Like just now you saw the example, right? So how LinkedIn you, Gerald? And this is actually your mini exam. Must give it to me. This is only for today's lesson, plus later there's another exam. Too short, my dear. Too short, not too short already. Okay, let me copy down. Sorry, I'm doing something.
Who's on do shorter?
Okay, can, but let me see. Later we do it. Okay, can you is it will be also interesting. Arena.
Wait, Mr. Raymond, I rewrite mine.
You did You did
I rewrite.
Huh?
I rewrite another one.
You want to read another one?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Please. The more you write is better for you, okay? Seriously. Arena, are you changing another one? No, right? You're typing, Okay, sure. I'll wait for you. I'm doing another thing. Give me a minute. I have an important email to send. Sorry. Oh, done, Arina? Thank you. Okay, Arina, please read yours. Thank you.
It would be interesting to see plots of stories from the villain's point of view. There's more than meets the eye. The hero may be the real villain. The villain may be the good guy in disguise. A real plot twist indeed.
Wow, this is something like what you call a twist of a climax chain anti-climax. So the villains can be a hero can be a villains, right? I like the way you say that more than meets the eyes. Let's say I'm very blurred. Let's say your son or your daughter asks you, Mommy, what you mean meets the eye? The hero and the villain eye to eye. Look into your eyes. So what does it mean? Meets the eye. Let's say this is a sentence. Sorry to interrupt all of you. Let's say this is a sentence that used for comprehension, and it's one of the questions. What does the author means meet the eye?
It means that there's more than what we can actually see.
So it's like saying that you're beyond your expect no, it's not beyond. It's more than just the surface of it. There are more details coming out, right? Correct. More details. Okay, thank you very much. Han-Ling, your turn.
It will be interesting to see the different viewpoints of others on the matter, how they would think or act when faced with the same situation.
Wow. Excuse me. Well, it seems like everyone using number 1. Nobody choose number 2 and 3. Okay. Yeah, it will be also very interesting to see different viewpoints of others on the matter. How would one thinks, act, and face? Hey, what do you mean by this? What is your thoughts when you're writing this?
Like, the original one is to be or not to be, that's the question, right? So like, when you're not to be, okay, when you're not to be, what are you doing? Something
So
like
you're referring back to the previous last week, that those linkage lah.
yes.
Those things, so let's say now you are a lecture giving this. What kind of title would you want to give for your student to do? Don't tell me to be or not to be. Please write this question. Let's say seriously.
Then I wouldn't be so sure.
Okay, I can give you a hint. Or maybe let's ask around, what title do you think should give Tian Yu for this? For Han-Ling's question like that. What kind of title would you want your student to do?
Question. HL's question.
Yeah. A title, his essay title. What kind of questions?
Wait, let me read his again. Wait.
Gerald, what do you think? What kind? Arina, what kind?
What thing?
For this, for Han-Ling, it would also be interesting to see the different viewpoints of others on the matter. How would one think or act when they are faced with the same situations? Okay, so what kind of essay question do you want to craft up for your children to do? So this is an introduction for the essay that, okay. So Han-Ling, you can think, think.
It means like there's no people.
Give a title. Give a title.
How
I start first. Do you think that dilemma is a good thing? You know what is dilemma, right?
Yeah.
Do you think sometimes we are spoiled for choice is a good thing? Do you think dilemma is a good thing? Okay, yeah. So this is a question that makes you. Do you think change is good? I haven't done this essay for my uni. Wow, goodness, about 5,000 words. Just one stupid title called change. Okay, do you think change is good? Change, Han-Ling. Change is to change or not to change, correct, Han-Ling? Right?
Yes.
So let's think of a title. Come. What do you think, Gerald? What title will you give?
Han-Ling.
Yeah. My title is, do you agree change is good? That's the title to answer this. It will always be interesting to see different viewpoints about changes. Something like that. You get me? Han-Ling, you know what I'm talking about? You're giving a title, then I answer your the other side of the arguments. So back to you, Gerald.
What was the phrase he used?
Huh?
What was the phrase he used in the first?
Here. This part here. Only this one.
No, like the one. Was it to be or not to be?
Yeah. Something like that.
And just use that one as the title. Lor.
Oh, you want to use that? So to be or what to be or not to be. So how are you going to answer? How are you going to make the student do? Just to put like that, to be or not to be. What is your thoughts? Something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Arena?
The power of putting yourself in other people's shoes.
Oh. Put yourself into a different perspective shoes. Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
one. How about you, honey? I know. Honey said already. Tell you. Any idea?
Similar, like probably like something
Close to Gerald
one
and
thing.
okay.
I guess
Okay,
so. So I would say something like the life of your friends or something like your enemy. I would say the life of the different people.
Oh, okay. So you're putting yourself in perspective. Okay, let's go. Can you your sentence in word?
Oh,
Your turn
it'll
to read.
also be interesting to see the match. I think that was meant to put a match. The match between Blue Lock and the Japanese U20 team.
It will be interesting to see the match.
Yeah, the match.
What is this? What is the blue
Huh?
lock of the Japanese team?
Sure, you
Football.
should. Blue Lock. I'm not sure if you know. It's like a Japanese soccer football anime / manga, and one of the
Oh.
matches was between Blue Lock versus the U20 team. I'm not sure if I can re-say because it will be spoiler, but to give the rough detail, it's like Blue Lock was created to like create the best striker for Japan to like try to win the World Cup in the show. And then after that, they were like called to shut down because they are like the thing was dumb or like something like that. But then they said so like the person requested to fight the U20 team to like see if the Blue Lock wins, they'll replace. If they win, then Blue Lock will be like kicked out forever. Like that. And the match was actually very nice.
I
You should
think
really
it
cheer.
was happened with the last World Cup. They were using the manga or the anime to
Yeah, whenever
relate,
Japan
right?
team,
Oh, the
they'll be like,
media, the Japan
the
beating.
Project Blue Lock is real. Yeah, that's because of that I started reading, and then honestly, it's actually not that bad if you just give it a chance.
Oh, it's a comics book, right?
Yeah, manga. You should read it, Cha.
Okay. Can you later take a picture and show me the books?
The thing. Okay.
You bought the book. You bought it.
No. I didn't buy a book. I read it online. Illegal reading.
Cool. Because I remember I read somewhere, and so I was right lah. They used a manga to
Yeah.
stimulate the World Cup,
That's
right?
why when Japan beat Germany, right, they were all so happy to 2-1 because in the manga at the start, right, they say like the person wrote Japan winning to Germany 2-1, and then when Japan actually won, everyone was so happy. So it was just whether the World Cup they will win the World Cup or not.
Coincidence, Hey,
Yeah,
Gerald,
coincidence.
you know about this, Gerald?
Huh?
You know about these blue lock things, the manga that simulate a World Cup.
Some people don't read manga or watch anime.
Yeah.
I watch
No.
anime, but I don't watch sports. Anime.
Oh,
It's fine.
everyone got their own choice.
Honestly, if you ask me, do not what the animes, the animation isn't really the best because sometimes it's very goofy. But if you read the manga, it's a lot better.
Yeah,
isn't the anime animation like somewhat bad compared to like?
It's goofy. It's
like,
sometimes good, sometimes bad.
Weren't people saying that
Half-half.
was only slightly better than 7DS?
Half. No, it's better than 7DS. That one is a slideshow, bro.
I see. Thank you for your
Watching a
sharing.
slideshow, but yeah. Cha, if
Thank
you
you
want,
for
you
sharing.
should read it online. You should start reading it, and then like
Send to me the link, huh? Okay, thanks.
link. Oh shit. Okay.
Gerald, your turn.
Equally relevant to the issue are the questions of how to be prepared for every issue. However, it can be questionable whether we can fully be prepared for every situation.
I think it would be good if you don't mind, if you don't mind. I will put every difficult issue. Oh, okay. Thanks. Then I don't want. Don't worry. I thought it's legal one. Thanks. Sorry.
Legal one don't have, I think. Like I'm missing one right now, a legal one.
Never
It
mind,
does
never
not have it yet.
Okay.
Yet.
Thank you. So I would prefer to do that, Gerald. Equally relevant to the issues are the questions of how to be prepared for every difficult issue. So some issues are very easy to handle. But when you put the adjective to describe a difficult and tough or sticky issue, however, it can be questionable whether we can fully be prepared for this every single tough situations or for every difficult situation. The word difficult will make it a more argumentative really. So when you say for every issue, it's fine. But what kind of issue? Is it a small issue, big issue, medium issue, trivial issue? Also, when you say difficult, means you require a lot of thinking skill, a lot of reasoning. Okay, thank you. So for me, this one, everyone choose number 1 and number 3, but this one nobody choose. So one should nevertheless consider the problem from another angle, that both smoking and drinking are both equally bad to the health. No doubt to say that, but after much research, I feel that smoking is more serious than drinking, something like that. You see, one should nevertheless consider the problem from one another angle. So I'm very right, honey. I always say smoking is no good. I'm sorry, smoking is still not so bad, but drinking is bad, drinking bad. But after listening to all your 4 arguments, I changed my perspective that really, I think drinking is not so bad lah. If you know how to, a certain amount is still good for health. But no matter how, the moment you light up a first cigarette, correct, Arena, it's considered bad to your health already. All right. Thank you. Conclusions. So let's use all this here. 1 to 4, please. Let's go. So it can be any topic.
Use all.
No. Choose one.
Oh.
Yeah. Choose one. I go toilet, sorry. Thank you. Oh my goodness, seriously, can you? Oh my God, seriously, you are very funny,
I was gonna use his name, but I feel like later I use then, so I had to change it up.
He
Yeah,
may
it's
he
so
may have gotten
obvious.
cancelled. He He may
Hello,
have
it's
organ
so
cancer.
obvious lah. Come on, man.
Yeah, but now that I changed it up, he cannot copyright me. Think about it. Think
Basketball.
about it. He know I'm referring to him, but
Fine. Hanling haven't completed. Hanling, you gave it. Oh, okay.
should know what you
Okay, let's go. Arena, your turn, please. Thank you.
Wait, let me scroll up. Okay, all these points to the conclusion that we should never simply view people the way others perceive them.
So what actually this essay is talking about? Let's say you are doing this essay argumentative. What kind of topic do you think you are writing?
What I think.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of title? The title of this topic. I would say, don't judge a book by its cover. That will be your essay title,
Yeah.
for example. Oh, correct. But you cannot copy mine already. I use already. So you have to come out another one. So correct what? Because from the way others perceive them, so the title, don't judge a book by its cover. Do you agree with this statement? Something like that, right? Then this is your conclusion, okay? So you think about it, Arena. I give you some time. Hanling, your turn, please. So same, Hanling. Also think of a title for this one. Everyone think of a title. So Arena started off, so I give the title is Don't Judge a Book by its Cover. Okay, your turn, Hanling.
For mine will be
You read this one first. You read first. You read to conclude.
all right. To conclude, the only person in charge of your life is yourself. Let no one dictate or control your life and live it your own way. Live it the best way.
Do you think that self-esteem is important? That's the title. Self-esteem.
Yes.
You know self-esteem, right? Yeah. Do you think self-esteem is important? So that's the title for Hanling that I'm giving. But of course, Hanling, please give your title for this. Thank you. Can you your turn?
sure. Look at mine. I say your ordinary life for Hanling's title. See? Okay.
Your ordinary
All
life.
of this points to the conclusion that the robot is Qing Han Lan, who brought the store on 29 February at 3 a.m. I meant to add an ad before the 3 a.m. So at 3
Sorry,
a.m.
I don't know what title to give for this.
I don't think this one can give title. This one at most a news article, like news article title and say Qin Han Lan, the robber of 7-Eleven has been comprehended. Like that then can. But story cannot. Story cannot.
No, this is not applicable for the essay.
No.
For essay is wrong. It cannot. Okay,
No.
thank you. Gerald, your turn.
From these arguments, one might conclude that being prepared is still better off trying to predict what can and cannot happen in the future.
Okay, can I start? The title is called Prevention is Better Than Cure. Do you agree with this statement? Okay. So think of a statement. So now you understand. Instead of us redoing the title, we reverse doing it. Gerald, you know what I mean? Hanling and Tian Yu, we reverse. So instead of every time the teacher give you title, then you do. Now is you do first. But you don't know what is the title. But it's good now that this thing can fix into many titles. You get what I'm saying, Gerald? It's just like you wearing, I believe you have Bermudas at home, right? Bermudas shorts, right? Or even a simple t-shirt. So sometimes t-shirt you can go wear to sleep, wear to the beach, wear to downstairs to buy things, correct? Or even go for shopping. That's what I mean, right? There's no specific theme of that t-shirt that you're wearing. But your t-shirt can wear with different themes, something like that. All right. So yes, Arena, what is the title for yours? Arina, are you there? No. So Tian Yu, what? Tian Yu cannot. Tian Yu, okay, one not. Harley, what's your title?
I'm still trying to think of a good title.
Huh? I don't get you.
Oh yeah, chill. He said that he's still trying to think of a good title.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, chill. Earlier when you said about something about prevention or cure, I think prevention is better.
Yeah, of course. Prevention is better than cure, definitely.
Yeah, because
Honestly,
one case is HIV. You can't cure it. You can only prevent it. So that's the difference.
I don't even want to go to that point to cure it. I don't even want to go in the point to prevent it. I don't even want to go near to it. Toy. Alright now. If I can, I will totally run away for 10,000,000里。我都不要跟他接触。Okay, Gerald, what is your title for yours?
I'm better safe than sorry, I guess.
Okay. Okay, thank you, honey. Still have thoughts of your title?
honestly, I will go with the one Tian you said. Your ordinary life.
Okay, your ordinary life. Do you agree to this statement? Something like that, right? Your ordinary life.
Yeah.
Is it good
No,
to have
that will be a title.
Okay.
It's more of like a
It's a title.
rhetorical.
I need a title, my dear. I need a title.
Yeah, your ordinary life.
But is it good to be ordinary now?
No, exactly. That's like the entire point.
Oh, okay. That means you're going to twist and turn that ordinary life, yes and no lah.
Yeah, something
Alright,
like that.
okay. Thank you. Arina, how about your title?
People don't I don't know how to say.
Never mind, it's okay, girl. It's okay.
People don't look at you the same way you look at yourself in the mirror.
The title
I
too
don't
long.
know. I don't know how to say. It's like the same meaning as don't judge a book by its cover lah.
Yeah, just give that as a title. It's good
But
enough.
I cannot use what.
You can.
One more time. Okay, you read one more time because just now I don't think I hear clearly last part.
Huh?
One more time. Repeat your title.
Oh, people don't look at you the same way you look at yourself in a mirror.
Do you agree? Something like that, right? Do you agree with this statement? Okay. Oh, okay. What people judge you may not reflect on your true self.
Yeah, something like that.
What people judge you may not be your true self. Do you agree with these statements? Okay. You don't live your life for other judgments. What is your thoughts? Something like that. Okay, thank you. All right, last one. Last one before we go for the test. Okay, this is the last one. Okay. Then we wait. Let me see. Do I give you anything to write? If not, then we move on. Yeah. Got any more? Oh, still got. Oh, still got. Got 3. Wow, still got. Personal opinion. Still got any more? Wow, so many. Okay, never mind. I stop here. Okay, wait. I want to do this test first. Okay, let's fill in this test. Go. Only 5. A very short one, Gerald. Culture means what? Culture means what activities? I think last week I give you this homework, right? I expect you all to submit, but so far nobody submit to me. So just nice. Please kindly put your thoughts inside these 5 sentences. Thank you. I come back to you. Write down your answer. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. Have you got your answer?
So
can write
what
on the
does
paper.
customs mean?
No, that's why. I want you to use your own words to write.
No, I really don't know what is customs.
Culture means, I cannot tell you the answer lah.
Customs.
Oh,
Yeah.
the way, yeah, I cannot tell you also leh.
But I really don't know.
The custom is like the value, the way, okay, when you go for your Hari Raya, what kind of dress code you do? You wear? Now, not the kabaya, what is that? What you call that?
Baju kurung.
Yes, thank you so much. Baju kurung. That's a custom, right? That's your traditional value. Baju kurung, yes. Then, for example, the guys will wear the sarong, right? Correct me, but that's not called sarong lah. There's another way of for guys. That's a custom. Like custom for the Chinese is what? They have to wear the cheongsam, right? You know the cheongsam?
Yeah.
The Chinese, and then the Indian will wear the sari, right? Okay. Custom is like related to your kind of day-to-day, your values, the way you project yourself, the image. So yes, I want you all to send to me in the Zoom chat. If not, you can write on the piece of paper later, you send to me, so no problem. I come back in 2 minutes time. Hopefully you can figure out the answer. It's definitely more than 2 words, Han Ling, Tian Yu, and Gerald. It's definitely more than 2 words, okay? Not 1 word, Nobody give me answer yet. Seriously? Thank you, Gerald. So now for the creative writing skills, I will have to change different methodologies and pedagogies. It's not just like writing essay like in paragraph. Of course, you still need to write a full 350 to 500, 350, correct, 350 to 500 words of essay for me. Definitely is a must. Starting for next one, you have to at least hand in 1 essay to prepare for your final year examinations, all right? So, but now it's just a bit of junk here and there, just like jigsaw puzzle so that you can give you a better framework of the answer. Thank you, Gerald. Thanks the rest of the 3 of you. Are you ready to give me the answer, please? Wow, honey, I say more than 2 words, right? You give me 1 word, confirm.
Yeah, but some of them are going to be a 1 word. Like the first one.
Okay. Okay. Well, you give your answer to everybody. So nice of you. So generous. So generous. Okay. Who's turn? Hey, quick, I got one more exam. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. The TNU and Arena. TNU, are you done? I give you 1 more minute. Then after the exam over already, I will call it a day. I'm going to rush out for a while. Right? Hopefully we can meet at 9:30. Okay, time's up. Can you all give me your answer? If not, I'm going to show my answer already.
Okay,
Can
you
you-
send first. I'm finishing up mine.
How about Arena?
Wait first, almost.
Okay.
I really don't know how to do two, so I don't do.
No. You won't,
yeah,
you'll not, girl. You will not
Huh?
see this in your school like that. Okay, even if you come from a tuition center or what, you'll see something like that. But it's always
Mm.
different. My aim is to give different methodology and pedagogies to my student. That's all. So I'm so sorry. In school, there's already a set of pattern must do like that one. So here is different, right? That's the purpose of coming for tuition. You learn different things all around the group. Okay. Can I show now? Seriously, I need to go for the next 15 minutes. Thanks. Thanks, Arina. Ling. Can you? Thank you. Can you? Are you ready? Can you? Sam? Can you send?
Wait. You can go first. I'm still
No, I
writing.
need you to send now. Send. Be fair to everybody. Come. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, just finishing. Oh, sure.
Gerald, ready? Gerald, read the answer to the class, please.
Your answers are.
Yes.
Oh,
Culture means
culture means cultivate or tend.
trend. It tends, not trend. It's trend. That's okay. Next one.
Customs means aspect of cultural activities. Unity in diversity found in India. Mutual relationship is found between culture and society. Culture is the lifestyle transfer of ideas from generation to generation.
Thank you. Now, can you read your answer now, Gerald? Your own answer. Culture. Wait. I sent to the whole class.
Oh,
You don't need to send. Okay, come. Ready? I say in the Zoom. Come, go. Gerald?
culture means belief. Yes, for number 1. Customs means traditions or activities that have been passed down over several generations. Variety and abundance in diversity found in India.
This one I totally agree with you. It's absolutely because India has the earliest civilizations. Unfortunately, Gerald, when you were Sec 1, you were not given a chance to study the early civilizations of the history. You only study Sir Stamford Raffles. So you are absolutely right. Number 4, please.
Mutual relationship is found between culture and society. Culture is the slow but steady transfer of ideas from generation to generation.
2 marks. Thank you. Back to you. Can you?
So I'm
Your turn.
reading answer.
Culture means, culture means
Culture means something that everyone have and respects. Okay.
Gerald, custom.
Custom
Wait.
means have traditional activities. 3 is variety of traditional activities in diversity found in India. 4th is love and hate relationship is found between culture and society. Sorry.
I totally agree with your number 4. I totally agree with this. Because of that, there's war, true now. And you are
Mm.
learning all these in your social study in chapter 4. Coming to chapter
Mhm.
4 and 5 already. Last one.
All right. Culture is the history transfer
I
of
totally
ideas.
agree. Thank you. Thank you so much. Haling, your turn. Culture means yes, sir. Come, let's go. One.
Give me a second in my mouth. Ow.
Ayo. Okay, okay. Number I read for you. Culture means traditions. Custom means traditional activities. I agree. Number 3, varieties in diversity found in India.
Variety and abundance in diversity found in India.
Okay.
Mutual relationship is found between culture and society.
Huh? Where?
The fourth one.
Yeah, I thought you put evolving.
I put evolving, but wait, I was supposed to read my own answer. Oh,
Yeah,
my bad.
Never mind. I was thinking, evolving relationship is between culture and then culture is the everlasting transfer. I love your number 5. It's better to be everlasting. If not, that's it. Sayonara, Arena. Your Muslim Islamic culture and the Chinese culture, sayonara, because of other Western culture, erode our culture. That's it, man. I don't want that. Your turn, Arena, culture.
I say my one now.
Yes, please.
The
Culture means the unique
wait, let me just scroll up. Culture means the unique way to do things in life. Liveliness in diversity found in India. Love-hate relationship is found within culture and society. Culture is the history of transfer of ideas from generation to generation.
Hello, sayang, where is number 2? Tak ada. Why number 2
I
don't
don't
have?
know how to do.
But now you saw the answer there. You just put it in. Culture means different types of activities. Can already? You get me now? You just put custom means different types of activities, or custom means cultural activities. You see? Come here. Cultural means traditional activities. Get it? So in case this also help you in your editing. Sometimes you will have see these kind of things. The thing is that because you lack of practice of these kind of things. Okay. Okay, let's go. Last one. We call it a day. Ready? 5 minutes in 3, 2, 1, go. This one you done before, right? You done this before?
Yes.
Haling? Huh?
Yes.
We done this before.
I think so. Wait, let me see.
Yeah, we have.
Yes. We done this, correct. I think something wrong with my mouse, cannot move. Okay, let's go. Last one, go. What is culture? Arena? All of you, 5 minutes, move it. I'll give the answer and we call it a day. What is culture? Culture is the what? Put in your own words, Let's go. And this is like your introduction like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 answer. So what you need to do in the Zoom chat, you just type your answer 1. Okay, so like this one will be 1 now, of course. 1, 2, 3. I hope I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 6. Okay. So once you're done, send in the Zoom chat from 1 to 13 your answer. Thank you. No, you type everything. No,
No,
one by one.
I accidentally press.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought wow, long answer. Arena done? Arena next Monday got tuition. Okay, because on the 8th of May, no tuition.
Job pronunciation.
Oh, the 1st of May got tuition. 8th of May got no tuition. He's gonna kill me. You know why, Arena? Because 8th of May is international holiday. You know why? International, the whole world got it's a holiday, the whole world. Because it's Sultan Muhammad Raymond's birthday. Hey, no Rex same birthday with me. 8th of
How
May.
ini ah?
Serious.
Huh? You just
Serious.
found out?
No, last year I told him I got birthday. Then he told me last year. In fact, I know since that one, he told me.
Oh.
Yeah,
When
8th of May.
when is your birthday?
Together, same both, 8th of
Yeah,
May.
when?
Next Monday. Wait. 8 is Monday, right? 8 next Monday. Next Monday. So next month will be 8th of May, the other tuition. That's why I say international. It's King Raymond's birthday. So I declare no school, no need to work. Okay. All right. Thank you. Shall we give the answer? Thank you, Gerald. Thank you, Tian Yu. Thank you, Han Ling. Thank you, Arena. Can we go?
I haven't finished everything yet. So
No problem. Okay, don't stress. Don't stress. Don't stress, please. I wait for you. No problem.
I'll probably take a while to finish it, so you can just go through first.
No. I want everyone to finish. Don't worry. Don't stress. I'll be right here waiting for you. I go and get a sweet because my mouth friends. What you say? Arena finish?
Last one, last one.
Okay. No, just checking only. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So Gerald, this is to train you, your brain, so that you see what is the word that come in. Like just how you did that one, it's also like one word you can give a one long sentence. Then Hanning with one word only. So there's no right or wrong. Now, of course, you must check the grammatical mistake and spelling. Of course, you don't put color as in COLOR, which is definitely wrong. Okay, so you must know that, Gerald. Okay. So there are different methodologies to use.
I say now.
Yes, send. Thank you. Thank you. Arena, ready? Please read the first paragraph.
Culture is the combination of spiritual and emotional features of a particular set of people. We can see that it defines the identity of a certain group of people. It includes food, dress, arts, culture, literature, language, etc. Besides this, it consists of customs and traditions that are followed and implemented by people from ancient times. Most importantly, it is something that people follow as a community and society. This is basically something that every individual needs to follow in the community. It needs to following rules and regulations that are implemented in society. The culture is transferred from one generation to another, following the same customs and traditions. A person is identified from their culture and the place they belong to. It's beneficial for the society and emotional well-being of people. In this culture essay, we will discuss the types and importance of cultures in our lives.
Oh, thank you, girl. I asked you to read one paragraph, you read for me 2 paragraphs. Thank you so.
Sorry.
It's okay. No need to sorry lah. Ayo. Thank you. Now, I just read the first answer only from the 4 of you. Gerald, your answer cannot. Number 2, your answer for Tianyu. Tianyu, your answer, manifestations of spiritual. Wow, too strong a word may not be acceptable, but I understand. Culture is the belief of spiritual. Yes, I can accept it. Culture is the essence of spiritual. I also can accept it. If you would use the word manifestations, it's a bit strong for this paragraph here. I won't say it's totally wrong. Okay. Okay. Next, I would prefer all of you, Gerald, Hanning, and Tianyu, and Arena. Can you just highlight your answer? Send to me send to my WhatsApp. Okay. Then I will tell you whether your answer number 1, 2, 3, or 4 whether acceptable or not. Okay. Okay. Please send to me.
So shall we just send it to you on WhatsApp?
Because I told you I'm going out for a while. Sorry, to inflate my tire because my tire was deflated. So I just want to go and do it quickly. Because tomorrow I got a long day to go. Then I come back from the petrol kiosk. I will look through your answer. Okay.
Okay. Shall I send to you
guys.
first?
You send to me first. I just